All right, tip number 2 on how to make these pancake compressors a bit more useful. If the small size of the regular manifold is limiting the air you can get to your tool and you need a bit more chooch, you've always got the option of running your stuff straight off the tank. Well, how does that work? On this Porter Cable brand one, you can come over here on this side where you find a hose going to a check valve that used to go straight to the tank. This hose is running straight from the pump, and this check valve here is a 1/2 inch NPT, much bigger than the 1/4 inch NPT you find in the manifold. So after you drain the tank, right, after you drain the tank, you can clip this hose fitting, slip the hose off, and then remove this check valve here with a 7/8 inch wrench. Then add a few more fittings in between and put it all back together. So we've got a 1/2 inch close nipple down there, a 1/2 inch T, a 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch NPT reducer, and then a female fitting right here. And then add another hose clamp. You can either use the ear pinch ones or the screw ones, doesn't really matter. But once you put it all back together, you should just barely have enough room to fit, and then all work the exact same way. Right, this check valve is still, letting the pump build pressure and then fill the tank. And then this stuff is just acting directly at tank pressure with very little limiting the airflow to this female coupling. Now do be aware, if the female coupling here does ever wear out, it will develop a small leak, in which case you gotta drain the tank and replace it with one that doesn't leak. But, that's, again, just a few bucks in parts, and it'll make your tank a lot more useful. Now, is it a good idea to run tools at tank pressure, whether that's 125 or 150 PSI? Maybe not, but it is a lot of fun.